Hi, colleagues. Good evening. Um, how's Gugu?
Hi, Lakha.
Hi, Prof. Um, Hi, Queeneth. I wanted to say to request
Mm-hmm.
that when presentations are put up, that they do so from screen instead of window, so that that will help with the YouTube streaming that I have already done. I was just testing it now, so it's working fine. So when colleagues click on share, they must just click on screen instead of window. So because I see sometimes colleagues prefer to just only display what they are sharing and not the entire screen. So that was just my a small request.
Okay,
Okay.
noted. Thanks, Lakha. Gwyneth, maybe we can just you can maybe just inform our presenters before they come um, of what was requested of us.
Yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
noted.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, colleagues.
Good day, colleagues. I see it is 12 o'clock, so let us begin. All right. I hope you can all see me. All right, great. So good day, colleagues, and welcome to all our students, presenters, and everyone in attendance today to the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences orientation session. I am Professor Rian Christian, and I am the tuition manager or the head of tuition and learning support at CAIUS. So we are delighted to have you here as you take your first steps of the second semester into our diverse and dynamic programs. So today is all about exploring the exciting opportunities within our college and understanding how we can support you on your academic journey. So we will be providing important information about the tuition support options available to you at our college, and then also giving you brief information on each of our 4 departments and ensuring that you have the resources you need to succeed. So we're committed to your success and looking forward to helping you thrive in your chosen field. So welcome to our college, and let's embark on this exciting journey together. So on that note, I just want to see firstly if Prof. Mopoli is in attendance. No, she's not in attendance. So I think so we're not going to have the welcome by the dean or the deputy dean, but I think on their behalf, since she is not here, I would just like to mention as well that we are excited to see you, here at our college as you enter into the second semester with us. And then today's orientation session is also designed to help you build on your first semester experiences and set you up for continued success. So we are here to support you every step of the way, and we will provide our contact details with you on our chat, and are thrilled to have you part of our vibrant community at CAIUS. So here's to a fantastic second semester ahead, and without wasting any time, let me hand you over to Prof. Sabali, our director in one of our schools, who will do the introduction of our first presenter today. Thank you. Prof. Sabali, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Professor. Once again, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Linda Sibali, the director in the School of Ecological and Human Sustainability. I would like to give over to Dr. Nenwini to present for geography, for the Department of Geography. Over to you, Dr. Nenwini. Thank you.
Hello, it's Ryan Anderson here. Dr. Ryan Anderson. I'll be presenting. Oh, sorry, Doc.
Yes,
Dr. Nenwini, I see you there. Apologies.
Thank you very much, colleagues, and thank you, Ryan. And good afternoon to everyone. But Dr. Anderson will be doing the presentation on my behalf. Thank you very much. To you, Dr. Anderson.
Thank you. Just sharing my screen. I'd just like to confirm that you can see my screen.
We can.
Thank you.
Yes, Doc, it's showing. Thank you.
All right, good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Dr. Ryan Anderson from the Department of Geography at UNISA, and I'm presenting this on behalf of Dr. Nenwini. So jumping right into this, and thank you, Prof. Sibali. What is geography? Basically, it's the study of the physical and features of the Earth and its atmosphere, and how it interacts with human atmosphere, human activity, distribution of populations, resources, and political and economic activities. It's a rich, complex, and fascinating discipline, and it's holistic, integrated, interconnected study, which I'm really passionate about. I've got here the city of Cape Town, which is a nice snapshot of the interrelation between the physical environment with the ocean and the mountains and the human population and the urban development over there. All right, so what is it that us geographers do? Well, we study the interaction between people, the environments within specific spatial locations of time and space. So a very important part of what geographers do is studying the world around us, specifically in the terms of time and space. At the heart of geography, we're very curious people and we love to study the world around us. We have this need to discover, to analyze and explain this continuous dynamic change between humans and the environments around us. And what I love about geography, it fits very nicely in between the natural sciences as well as the social sciences, which gives us a unique set of skills, and especially when it comes to problem solving. Subdisciplines of geography include physical geography, that's we're thinking of rivers, erosion, weathering, those sorts of things. Then there's the human geography. It sounds we're looking at religion, population studies, economy, human settlements. And all these can be described and analyzed through the use of geographic information systems, where we take the space around us, put them into information systems, and allow us to analyze and present our data in very interesting and meaningful ways. The great thing about geography and the modules that we run is that they can be used to accentuate or support or be integrated with a variety of other subjects, everything from chemistry to physics to economics to politics, and it's this overlap of geography with other subjects which really shows that source of flexibility and integration, particular aspects of geography which I am very passionate about. So the value of a geography degree and our modules that we have is that it does promote spatial thinking, which in the best sense of it is integrated, interconnected, and holistic in its thinking, and it promotes and develops your observational skills, your mapping skills, as well as critical thinking. In geography, we do develop a much broad knowledge base from a number of interrelated subjects, where we take information from geography and a variety of other subjects, bringing it together in a meaningful way, allowing us to assist in problem solving and developing our analytical skills. And a great element of it is that there's a multi-scale analysis where you're looking at, for example, something regionally, locally, internationally, or globally. And an important part of it is also developing research skills that you can take into further studies, as well as vocationally. Just as a side step, some famous people with geography teaching degrees or majors or taught it. Mother Teresa taught geography. Michael Jordan did it. Prince William, Sir David Attenborough from those nature documentaries, and Steve Irwin got all the reptiles. They all had some form of geography training in one way or another. So what can we do with your geography degree or geography training? You can get into things such as town planning, cartography. I can look at becoming a surveyor, GIS technician, or environmental consultant. Foundation or senior phase teaching, where you can take a geography degree and combine it with a postgraduate certificate in education. And you can look at things such as emergency planners or crisis management, environmental impact assessments, if that's where a lot of our students get involved in. And if you're looking at getting involved in government, geography allows and develops skills that will assist you in policy research and development, as well as international relations. The great thing about geography is that you can use it with other qualifications such as environmental sciences or environmental law. So the core of geography, and what I love about it, it changes the way you see the world. And if you really get into geography, it'll change how you see the planet and its people in a much richer and meaningful way. So just a couple awesome things in geography, just from my experience. We have some colleagues that have gone down to Marion Island. I've myself been to Mauritius with my master's. I've also been involved with some work in the South African National Parks, where I did some mapping in a river there. You never know where geography might take you, perhaps to some strange and wonderful places. But what I love about geography is you get to explore the geography of your own context in a much richer and meaningful way as well. Just a couple of pictures from my travels around being involved in geography. I've been involved, or had the opportunity to do my master's in Mauritius. My PhD was in the rural communities, looking at some huge gullies or dongas in the Eastern Cape. I've got to interact with some students in a variety of school settings, and even got to go to some conferences such as Namibia. And I'm just showing some pictures over here from my PhD. What I love about geography as a discipline is that it's a very visual one. So there's a lot of pictures involved, and there's a lot of making of pictures, a lot of making of maps. And in this, I appreciate the visual way that we can share our knowledge and analysis that we get from the degree. Just to get into the more technical side of the qualifications that we have at UNISA. Although we do not have a formal undergraduate degree in geography, usually what students will do, they'll go for a BA or a BSc in environmental sciences, or perhaps some other degrees or diplomas in which the geography modules are incorporated. And at the NQF level 5 or first year level, those who are doing a BA will do GGH 1501 and 1502. BSc students do 1503. At an NQF level 6 or second year level, you can select any 4 of the 8 offerings that we have at that level. And then again at NQF level 7 or third year, you can choose any of the 5 of the 9 offerings that we have. And just to note that all our modules are semester modules. They are presented in both the first and second semesters, except for GGH 3711, which is a year course. Just to provide you a little bit more information on the modules that we have. At the first year level, or NQF level 5, we have 3 modules that effectively look at the world from a more global perspective, and we introduce key aspects and concepts and principles and introductory thinking to geographic processes and related teaching. The second year modules is where you can start specializing in more specific focuses. For example, we at a second year level take a more specific focus at Africa as a continent, and we have modules such as the African Challenge, geography of service provision, interpretation of maps, aerial photographs, satellite images, I present myself a course that looks at people and the environment and the interaction between them. There's a course that delves into environmental politics. I can also take one that looks at sustainable tourism, and then those that introduce introduction to spatial sciences and fieldwork, specifically looking at the type of software called a geographic information systems, where you take spatial information, bring it together, analyze, and present the data. Then at a third year level here at the Department of Geography, we do then focus on the Southern African region, where we look at, for example, the states of the environment in Southern Africa. There's a spatial economic development. We can also take introduction to GIS systems at this level too. We're looking at urban space. We're looking at environmental impacts and environmental impact assessments and all that's involved around that. This is quite an important module to take if you are looking to get involved in environmental impact assessments in the future. We've got ecotourism. One of my favorite modules that I've been involved in is the environmental awareness and responsibility module, which is the signature course for our college. And it's particularly fun module to do, as you do get to do a variety of tasks within your own setting, and the whole module culminates in a portfolio. We have to go and find an environmental issue and address it within your own context. And then we have more advanced spatial science modules that come from that. But here at the Geography Department, we do offer a BSc Honours in Geography. Basically the admission requirements is that you need a third-year qualification from an accredited provider of higher education, but you do need a minimum of 60% average for Geography as a major subject in the final year of the qualification. But the Honours in Geography, it's a really great one to do. The program focuses on providing graduates with the knowledge, specific skills, applied and theoretical competencies in the science, and effectively equipping our students to make meaningful contributions to society, especially considering the leadership base with innovative and knowledge-based economic and scholarly activities. The 4 modules that are involved, usually students take it over a 2-year period. We have the geography of everyday living in the human settlements, geographic perspectives on environmental change, geography of people resource interactions, and then our research course, where you go and perform research on a specific subject of your choosing. So if you've worked through the honours course, you can then go and take it up a notch to the Master of Science, where you can really sink the teeth even deeper into the field of geography. And that's where you really get to dive into the dynamic field that blends physical and social sciences, enabling you to understand global challenges, and you offer ways to address these. And what's great about the Masters of Science, it does also increase your employability in terms of your careers, environmental management or urban planning or GIS technology, where the skills that you take and you learn in the master's degree can get applied vocationally or future studies. And then finally, we do also offer a PhD with specialization in geography. This is really when you're taking your love and passion and your exploration in geography right to the threshold of science. This is where you are contributing to the groundbreaking research that shapes the future, both locally and internationally. And this is where we really inspire and encourage academic and professional excellence, and you can pursue with this a career in academia or even high-level consultancy, where the expertise you get from your PhD can be applied. And what's great about the PhD in geography is that usually there's you're encouraged to publish in international journals, and with that, that does bring a global impact to the work that you are doing. So that brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for considering us. I hope that you enjoy the presentations that are coming.
Thank you so much for that, Dr. Anderson, for your very interesting presentation. I'm sure it has been very informative to all our potential geographers out there. So thank you once again.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. So before we go on to our next speaker, Professor Mapoli, the Deputy Executive Dean at CAIS, would just like to say a few words before we proceed to the next chair of department. Over to you, Prof. Mapoli.
Thank you so much, Prof. Christian. Let me try to enable my picture. Colleagues, good morning to you all and all our new students. Welcome to the College of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. We